Have you seen the agenda?
No.
It's a loose leaf paper, but it's not perforated, so those little pieces are kind of falling off the edges.
Still not.
Haven't seen it.
What? What are you looking for? How much was it? Was it expensive?
He left the agenda at home again.
No, I brought it with me this time. I just can't seem to find it.
Daddy, I'm trying to take the iPad away from me.
No, I got it for everyone.
I need the iPad.
You have to share.
Lois Seinfeld took away the drone from me.
What do you mean you can't use it in the classroom?
Quiet, and it wasn't working. She wasn't letting me
Did
find
you tell her your father's on the school board?
Excuse me. Members of the board? Excuse me!
I think the first thing on this agenda should be this Morris Steinfeld character. I mean, whatever happened to healthy debate in the classroom? If my kid wants to use a drone in class, the least she can do is hear what he has to say. I mean, that Jens has been teaching since I was in school. I motioned to fire her.
That's not an agenda item. You can't just come into the board
I second the motion.
Do you even know what you're seconding?
Nope. But if it gets me out of here any quicker, I'm all for it.
Alright, I think I remember a couple of items we were going to discuss. Does anyone know anything about improvements to the playground? Does that ring a bell?
Who cares about a playground? I mean, we need these kids to be playing real sports. A couple of more plates at Kishka. My kid is going to be a little too zoftig even for my liking.
The health and fitness budget is tight as it is.
All in favor for a baseball team in this school?
This isn't protocol!
We need more Jews in baseball. You know, Sandy Koufax never played on Yom Kippur.
Bingo! Where's that guy now? We should hire him as a coach, maybe. Show of hands?
That's not what the board is meant for!
Sorry, I'm late. Boy, I had a day. I had a day.
What are we talking about? Did I miss anything?
Miss anything? Nothing ever happens at these meetings.
Well, the only thing I'm missing right now is my nephew's Vart, who also happened to be in Morris Seinfeld's class. It's his second marriage.
Does anyone remember what we tabled last time? I'm pretty sure it was important. That's why I wrote it down.
The stock market just closed 200 points up.
Mazel tov.
Seriously, has no one seen a white paper with blue lines and some writing on it?
It's 4:30 already. I gotta go. I'm gonna miss Marv.
Yeah, I'm double parked outside, so I gotta go move my car to my driveway. In Yonkers.
I just don't want to be here.
Found it.
Create an agenda that lays out everything you plan to cover in the meeting, along with a timeline that allots a certain number of minutes to each item. Be sure to email it to the members in advance. Once you're in the meeting, put that agenda up on a screen or whiteboard for others to see. This keeps people focused. Vague intentions to have a discussion on a topic rarely end on a productive note.
So, I was in Seasons shopping, and guess who I ran into? Shlomo Koufax. Sandy Koufax's grandson. He's Shomer Shabbos. Sandy really hit it out of the ballpark with that one.
That's fantastic. Listen, we can talk about Shlomo another time because as you can see, we have a lot to get through.
For better results, provide background information on the agenda so that everyone attending has the same information.
The 2018 budget needs to be approved by the end of the month. So as you can see, the first few items are related to finance. I trust that you've all read the materials. The point of today's meeting is to address any major concerns you may have about the budget.
Make your objective clear. A meeting must have a specific and defined purpose. Before you send a calendar invite, ask yourself, what do I seek to accomplish? Are you seeking input from others on a problem facing the company? Are you looking to arrive at a decision on a particular matter? Meetings with vague purposes, such as status updates, are rarely a good use of time.
So, where's Ira today?
Because of a conflict of interest, Ira has abstained from attending today's meeting. But I'm confident that we have the people in this room with the expertise needed to come to a resolution.
Ensure the right audience is selected for the topics. When you're calling a meeting, take time to think about who really needs to be there. If you're announcing a change, invite the people who are affected by the announcement. If you're trying to solve a problem, invite the people who will be good sources of information for a solution.
I faced a similar budget issue in the past. We implemented a deferment plan, worked really well.
Can you see that working here?
Definitely. If we defer,
When people feel that what's being discussed is relevant to them, or that they have the expertise to be of assistance, they'll view their attendance at the meeting as productive. The people in the room make or break your ability to run an effective meeting. Sticking to your schedule and watching the clock is important in an effective meeting. When nobody takes charge of managing time, it is easy to become careless and unfocused. Appoint a CZAR to keep things running smoothly.
It's okay, the stock market will still be there when the meeting is over.
Establish a code of conduct that will empower the CZAR to keep the meeting running by quickly and politely neutralizing disruptors, meeting hogs, and digital distraction.
Before we start, can we talk about the school baseball team or lack thereof?
The code of conduct states that all new items must be presented 2 weeks prior to the meeting. If you want, we can bring it up as a topic to be discussed the next time we have quorum.
This will take 5 minutes. 30 maximum. I mean, we'll get to the other stuff. It's fine.
Select a board member or staff member to have the authority to keep the meeting on topic and on time. It will be understood that a CZAR can bring a conversation to a halt while be agnostic of the point of view being discussed.
I'm sorry, but there's just too much to get through. We need to get a resolution on the budget today, and that must take priority. We'll add your topic to the next meeting agenda, all right?
Fine. I'm not happy, but fine.
Item 1.
The mantra for the CZAR is start on time, end on time. By starting the meeting on time and ending on time, or a few minutes early, you will quickly enhance your reputation as an organized person, and the CZAR will help you do it.
Hey, slide that over.
Another useful tip is to limit digital distractions. The reality is that if people are allowed to bring iPads or smartphones into the room, they won't be focusing on the meeting or contributing to it. If everyone silences their phones while meeting is in progress, including the chairman, participation will increase. Creating guidelines or a code of conduct for your meetings will not only empower the CZAR to keep things on task, but it will allow the members to also keep you honest as chairman. If you set a time limit for the meeting, be aware of how engaging each topic will be and only select the amount of topics that you can get through without going overtime.
The motion passes, and that is it. Any other comments before we adjourn?
Wow. 5 o'clock, right on the dot. I'll make it to that VART after all.
Whatever your guidelines end up being, be sure that they are designed around the principle that people's time is valuable. When you have a reputation for being someone who starts and ends promptly, you will be amazed how many of your colleagues will make every effort to attend your meetings.
I think we made the right decision.
me too.
Really? You and I usually don't agree on anything.
It's quite common for people to come away from the same meeting with very different interpretations of what went on. To reduce this risk, email a memo highlighting what was accomplished to all who attended within 24 hours after the meeting.
Review the meeting notes. Let me know if there's anything that was unclear or something you'd like to revisit in the next meeting.
Document the responsibilities given, tasks delegated, and any assigned deadlines. That way, everyone will be on the same page. Meetings truly can be valuable and productive. You just have to take the steps to make them that way.